So my name is David Hodges. We're here at the N'we Jinan Dreamkeepers Volume 6 album launch party at the UBC Old Auditorium. We have over 170 First Nation youth artists from all over Canada that are here today to be celebrated, to showcase their voice, showcase what their community is all about. We're super excited, sold out audience. Kids are pumped up. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. I'm seeing tears, I'm seeing laughter, I'm seeing people clapping. That's really what we do this for. We do this to uplift, we do this to inspire people.
My name is TJ Soshan. I'm from Blueberry River First Nations. It's about 40 kilometers outside of Fort St. John, BC. I'm in a poetry club in my local high school, and the president of the poetry club came to me and told me that there's an interesting project happening that I should take part, that I need to take part in. I think that's the words he said.
So N'we Jinan was really a response to the lack of artistic programming in First Nation communities, and it started in the Cree Nation of Quebec in 2014. They knew that there was so much talent in their communities, but they didn't have the resources to really bring out that talent, especially when it came to music. So they basically hired me to go into the communities and seek out that talent. This was in 2014, and I went in there and man, there is so much talent hidden in these communities, and there's so much desire for the arts as well in young First Nation youth. So that was the history, and now we're in 2018 on Volume 6. We've worked with over 600 youth, and we're here today with 170 kids that are super pumped and ready for this kind of movement. So we're very excited about that.
My name is Thomas Quill, and I'm from Kanscom First Nations, Ontario. I first heard about it in my school. Corey came over to talk about it, and it was at that moment when I knew I had to be a part of it. I want to start producing music and writing my own music. I'm going to deliver a lot of messages about our problems.
A lot of these kids, they do come from hard, remote communities, and we know how difficult it can be, but at the same time, these kids love their home. They love where they're from, despite the negative connotations and understanding that society has on remote First Nation communities. We realize how much hope there actually is in their home, and this is just a reminder to the people and a reminder to everyone that there is hope and there is a fire burning, and it's not going out anytime soon.
The song is about our reserve, how it's what we're dealing with, and we're telling people that we're there for them, telling our people that they should stay strong through hard times. No matter what comes, just smile, fight through that pain.
Thunderbird is about opening your loud voice, having a loud voice.
I performed the song Where Happiness Dwells along with 6 of my other group members.
Dream big. You may be small, but the supreme machine that is your mind can grow and connect with all that this life has chosen for you. If you choose, you should choose to live it. And if you choose to live it, then you should let the full force of your mind flow like the river, and then something will give.
Where Happiness Dwells is an actual place by our community where drummers and dreamers would gather to share. And I heard a story once that they drummed for an entire month. No food, no water, and they just lived off spiritual energy.
These kids make me so proud, and that's what fuels me to be an inspiration to them. They're my inspiration, you know what I mean? To be a better man, to be a better person. And so that's the message that I send back to those youth. They're my inspiration, and I'm proud to be their inspiration, you know what I mean? And I just want them to continue to be proud of themselves and to use the fuel that we're delivering through N'we Jinan to translate in different aspects of their life, not even just in art, but just to be happy about and have friends and be able to celebrate in their community, to be happy for where they're from. Sky is literally the limit, you know what I mean? These kids are on fire, they're pumped up, you see it in their faces, you see it in their body language, and I feel this is the seed has been planted and it's starting to grow, and you're seeing that, and my hope is that they bring that back to their community to inspire that hope and to keep artistic programming alive, to keep that the language, the culture, all of these things.
Some may be troublesome but have no less potential to be number one.
My name is David Hodges, and you are watching Digital Drum.
Back to the place where happiness lives.